Alright, so let's look at a few other transcontinental railway lines that we have in our course. तो आज हमारे पास यहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैप है and through this map we're going to be looking at the transcontinental railway line in Australia. We're also going to be studying another railway line which is the Orient Express for which we don't have a map and we don't need one. So इससे start करते हैं. Let's start with the Australian transcontinental railway. So the first thing about the Australian transcontinental railway is that it runs a west-east distance across southern Australia. So ये जो आप देख सकते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के मैप में मैंने यहाँ पे ये रेलवे लाइन बना रखा है. तो it crosses the southern part of Australia, right? It's not in the center, and that kind of makes it very easy to remember कि कहाँ पे exactly किस एरिया में ये रेलवे लाइन जो है वो ऑपरेशनल है और कौन-कौन से मेजर सिटीज से ये पास करता है या कौन-कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट सेंटर्स के थ्रू ये पास करता है, जो कि हम अभी थोड़ी देर में देखेंगे. बट फर्स्ट लेट्स लुक एट द एंड पॉइंट्स ऑफ दिस रेलवे लाइन. This railway line has Perth on the west coast and Sydney on the east coast. तो ये जो हमारे पास जो इसका western end है, this is a city named Perth, and this eastern end over here, this which lies on the east coast, this is Sydney, right? So this railway line goes, it has like it has a shape like this. It also covers the western part of Australia, but then we're concerned about the railway line of being operational across the entire continent. So we're going to consider this and this as its end points, not this part here. But anyway, ये railway line यहाँ तक भी extend करता है. तो हमारे वेस्ट कोस्ट में हमारे पास पर्थ है, ईस्ट कोस्ट में हमारे पास सिडनी है. एंड द थर्ड थिंग अबाउट दिस रेलवे लाइन is it's an important freight route. It's an important freight route. Why? Because it helps with trade between the western states of Australia, with Western Australia and the eastern states of Australia, right? So this is an important trade route. This is an important route through which freight movement happens, or the movement of goods happens. तो अब हम देखते हैं कि इसके इम्पोर्टेंट सेंटर्स क्या है. सो स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस एंड हियर वी हैव अ सिटी कॉल्ड ब्रोकन हिल विच इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट सेंटर. वी हैव ओवर हियर जहाँ पे ये ऐसे वी शेप में कर्व होता है, वी हैव अ पोर्ट कॉल्ड पोर्ट अगस्ता विच इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट area through which this railway line passes. It's Port Augusta is an important port, and the fact that this railway line crosses through a port is very important. Okay, moving on, here we have an important city called Forest. Here we have Kalgoorlie, and coming back to the western end, here we have Perth. तो इसके important centers जो है वो ये सारे हैं. We have Kalgoorlie, we have Forest, we have Port Augusta, we have Broken Hill. Also over here in this end we have Melbourne, और Perth और Sydney तो हमारे दो ends हैं which are very very important. And so that's all that there is to the trans-Australian map. ये बस हमें इसके दो end points याद रखने हैं, and like any other transcontinental map that we study, हमें इसके important centers याद रखने हैं, किस किस जगह से ये रेलवे लाइन जो है ये पास कर रहा है और क्यों ये एरियाज इंपॉर्टेंट है. बिकॉज दीज हेल्प इन कलेक्शन ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल्स फ्रॉम एरियाज which are good in let's say agriculture, which are good in supplying raw materials, and it helps take them to manufacturing areas, and it's a very important trade route. This railway line is a very very important trade route, and these are the important centers that this line passes through. So that's all about our trans-Australian map. Moving on, let's look at the Orient Express. तो ओरिएंट एक्सप्रेस का हमें मैप पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट गिवन इन दी बुक, एंड बिकॉज इसके मैप के बेसिस पे क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते हैं. बट एनीवे, बट स्टिल दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी शुड लर्न. इट्स गुड फॉर नॉलेज एंड इट्स ऑल्सो देयर इन आवर सिलेबस. सो लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट दिस. So the Orient Express, the first thing about it, it runs from Paris to Istanbul. Okay, so this is a railway line which actually, it runs from the European, it runs from the areas of Europe to areas of Middle East or, or Asian states, right? Asian countries. So, not exactly Asian countries, but countries of the Middle East. So we know Paris is basically in France, and Istanbul के बारे में ज़्यादा लोगों को पता नहीं होगा. Istanbul is a city of Turkey. Istanbul is also where, if you remember world history, this is also where we had the Byzantine Empire. But anyway, so it's important to know. So हमारे पास ये cities दिए हुए हैं जिसके through ये Orient Express जो है ये travel करता है. But we should know कि कौन-कौन से countries के through ये travel करता है, कौन-कौन से countries में कौन सा city जो है वो आता है, so that we're able to have a general idea कि ये exactly कितना distance run करता है और कितना सारा distance cover करता है. It covers so much of the areas of Europe and Middle East, and it's important that we know it. Right, so it runs from Paris to Istanbul. It passes through these cities. These are very important cities of the world. It passes through Strasbourg, which is in France, Munich, which is in Germany, Vienna, which is in Austria, Budapest, which is in Hungary, and Belgrade, which is in Serbia. तो ये जो है, ये सारे cities जो है, it come in between Paris and Istanbul. So basically, this Orient Express travels from so there's a lot of history related to the Orient Express. Orient Express के काफी सारे successions थे, काफी सारे forms थे. There was one of these Orient Expresses which used to run from London instead of Paris. But then that's not important for our course. So in order to avoid confusion, let's just say that it starts from Paris, and from there it travels through these cities. It travels through Strasbourg, which is still in France. Then it goes to Munich, which is in Germany, then to Vienna, which is in Austria, then to Budapest, which is in Hungary, and Belgrade, which is in Serbia, and then it goes to Istanbul, right? So it basically covers the distance from Paris to Istanbul with these particular cities in between. Now, moving on, it reduces the journey time from London to Istanbul to 96 hours. So what happened was, earlier, in order to travel from, if we wanted to travel from London to Istanbul, we would have to use the sea route. तो सी रूट से जब हम आते थे, शिप से जब हम आते थे, तो हमें वो पूरा जो है कॉन्टिनेंटल लैंडमास को घूम के आना पड़ता था, एंड इट टुक एग्जैक्टली 10 days or approximately 10 days to travel from London to Istanbul. And the fact that now we have this Orient Express which travels the entire continental landmass. Now this express actually shortens our distance, our journey time from London to Paris to 96 hours as opposed to the sea route which took 10 days approx. Right, so that's one thing about the Orient Express. It shortened our distance or our journey time. Also, the chief exports through this railway line or through this route. So also, yeah, this is a very important trade route, and it is a very important trade route because these things get traded through this railway route. So the items of chief export happen to be cheese, bacon, oats, wine, fruits, and machinery. Right, so इन चीजों का trade होता है between all these cities or all these countries through the Orient Express, and this is also important to remember because this gives a economic significance to this to the Orient Express. This is why because of the trade of all these items, the Orient Express gains an economic significance. Right, so that's all about the Orient Express. It travels from Paris to Istanbul with all these. So it's always a good idea if you wanna Google images of this map, or its or the entire railway route of Orient Express, and if you would try to connect the if you would try to map the entire railway route on a world map or something, and take all these cities in between and see how the railway route turns out to be, because it's always good practice. It always develops your knowledge of world geography. It makes it more precise. So that's there. So this is a railway route which basically shortened our journey time between Istanbul to London, and vice versa. And it's an important trade route because these are the items that it helps to export along the railway line. So that's all about these two transcontinental railway lines that we study today. Okay, so Orient Express is also a transcontinental railway line because it traverses the entire continent. यहाँ हम जो पढ़ रहे हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बारे में या ट्रांस साइबेरियन रेलवे लाइन, ये सारे एक एक कंट्रीज में पूरा वेस्ट ईस्ट डिस्टेंस कवर करते हैं, बट दीज कंट्रीज आर ऑल्सो as big as the continents themselves, but that's not the case for countries of Europe or countries of Asia. So this Orient Express is important because it traverses the entire continent of Europe. So that's all about these two transcontinental railway lines.